So what's going on? It's time to continue this Unfest performance. The thing about Dope is I liked Dope, but it wasn't like I was on the fence about it at first, but then I started listening to it more and I kind of got to understand it a little bit more. And even when I did some research, like I kind of related to it in a way that I didn't realize I did until I actually did the research, and I was like, oh, this is why. So it was kind of written with like the East Coast and like Jersey, New York in mind, because sometimes, especially like the younger generation from like Jersey and stuff, like we find it harder to kind of express feelings of like romance and stuff. So we usually use other words and stuff to describe how we feel. So like dope is one of them. Like, oh, you dope, or you cool, or whatever. Stuff like that they say. So it's like this kind of plays on that. So I kind of like the way that they brought like a different like a community's culture into the music. Tre, due, uno.
Shout out to all the fabulous.
How many times are we gonna say hello?
We commend you. So thank you so much. This next song is one of my favorites off of the 727 album. And for this one, we're gonna need your flashlights.
He said it's so light out.
Anybody? Have you know this one?
I hope everybody who's at this concert knows this one. Start. Ooh, late start, girl. I don't know if she's a little bit sharp. She sounds a little sharp. I don't know if that's like me. I don't know. But she picked it up at the end, though. If she was, she definitely fixed it. Okay. This is like those songs that you can like vibe to. She's a little, now she's a little bit flat. I don't know. Okay, all right, Lauren. Okay, this performance is... I mean, Dinah's the only one who's been completely on point so far. Although she should be taking bigger breaths, like deeper breaths at those parts. But it's okay. The run was good right there. What is going on? First of all, Dinah's harmony with Lauren was completely off. Okay, that was nice. Yes. Okay, that was like the best part of the song, honestly. That was the best part of this performance. Yes. Did Normani sing that? I don't know if I missed it. I think Normani sang the whole thing. Like she sang like that part up until Lauren did the note change. Oh, okay. That last part was really good too. I like the last part. I always like the last part with Lormani. um, I did. I don't want to go all negative with but that wasn't the best performance of Dope that they've done. Like there have been better ones, and there was a lot of there was some tone issues. Lauren, I don't know. Like I couldn't really tell if she was a little bit sharp in the beginning of the first one. It sounded like she was, but I mean, it could be just like her tone itself is just a little. I don't know. Normani, she was pretty consistent. I don't, but the harmonies were kind of off, and then the background was kind of off. A couple of people, like, you could tell that somebody forgot to sing at the do 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 do. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want to give it like, I don't want to be like, you know what? No, forget it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. The performance was a little bit of a mess, and I'm just saying because, like, people got their parts right. I mean, Lauren, first of all, had a late start. She forgot to sing. That can be excused, but then she was also a little bit off. She was a little, not off key, but she was a little bit, like, sharp. So I'm just like, I don't know. She picked it up at the end, but, like, the start was not that great. And then Dinah, she, to me, does not take a big enough breath to get through the one line. Her breaths are too heavy at that part. I feel like she's trying to take a deeper breath so she can last longer, and I understand with the asthma and everything, it may be a little bit difficult, but it doesn't sound good when you're doing all of that extra in between each, like, line. You should take a deep enough breath so that you can get through an entire, like, line before you take another breath, and it doesn't even have to be like a heavy breath or a really deep breath to go into the next part. I don't know. The breathing has always been a little bit off with there, but it's I guess it's okay, but it does draw my attention to it, so that's the reason why I'm talking about it. Ally sounded good. You know, she hit all the notes that she was supposed to. Her part in the bridge was really good. I liked, you know, and especially like when she hit that really high note at the end, that was really good. Normani again, consistent, and she sounded good in the song. She always sounds really good in the song. Lauren usually sounds the best in the song. I don't know what was going on. I don't know, you know, maybe because they just came off of like all these other faster tempo songs, and all of a sudden they're like winding down, but I mean, that's it. I mean, that's all I really have to say about this one. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about this one. They've had better performances of Dope, in my opinion. It just seemed like they weren't completely together, and then especially with that harmony. I'm about to go back to it. This was. Here we go. What? No. She knows that's off. Come on. That's off. No. I don't know what Dinah was doing, but it should be no. Okay, so technically it's not that either. It's supposed to be no. That's how it's supposed to be. And I will play it with the song on the track just to make a point.
Just so you know, I don't know what else to say, but you're pretty fucking
Dope.
Oh, just so you know.
It should be a little bit higher, but I don't know if she was being lazy or if she really thought that it like was the right harmony, but it wasn't. And that kind of just threw me off, and it kind of messed up the dynamic of the rest of the song. It took me by surprise. It's just like, usually Dinah is really on point with the harmonies, especially like when she comes up over somebody else with like the head voice, and I'm a little bit confused. It's okay. It's alright. I mean, I'm sure that the rest of them will be good. Anyway, that's it. I hate to be like picking on them like this, but I mean, this is the honest truth. That harmony did not sound good at that part, and I don't care what anybody tells me. that was completely off key. That's what you call off key. She did not do the she did not do the correct harmony, because no, she was like right above her, and that's not correct. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. Again, not everybody has a perfect performance. Like, sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes you may not be able to hear yourself, and other things happen. You know, you may not be 100%. But that definitely wasn't their best dope performance. They've done better in the past. Their voices sounded good, but they, you know, not everybody was hitting what they were supposed to hit, except for Ally. I feel like Ally was the only one who was was pretty solid throughout the entire performance. All right. Anyway, have a good one.